talk about how did you get started in MMA a few years ago?
Excuse me, can you repeat that?
How did you get started in MMA a few years ago? You there?
Yeah, I can't hear you. Can you repeat that?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. How did you get started in the sport of MMA?
This is funny. I saw Frank Mir tap out Brock Lesnar, and I'm like, holy shit, I can do that.
Really?
And yeah, when I saw that, I saw a sign, and I kind of screwed myself over, and I convinced my parents. I'm like, yo, you got to put me in this spot. You got to put me in this place. And
Sure.
it said MMA, jiu-jitsu, it said all this shit that convinced me. I was like 10 years old, and then it was actually Hapkido. It was like self-defense and shit.
Right.
I was stuck for like 2 years, so I stuck with that. And then I remember the front counter was this guy named Sam Lee, and his buddy Omar. He actually owns Penn Planet in Lombard. He was actually the one who got me started with jiu-jitsu. Both of them, they took me at nighttime after Hapkido, after I did my homework and showered and chilled for a little bit. They would take me night times and show me how to do some leg locks and leg cranks and all this good stuff. So I started with that, and I transitioned to wrestling shortly after, and boxing, and I just started gym hopping, understanding the sport, YouTube and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then slowly but surely, I just started connecting the dots. Once I started adapting and like combining chain wrestling and then chain striking and then chain MMA, like connecting everything together when everything started clicking.
And talk about your last fight over Torrens at Fight Card Entertainment last month. How'd you feel about the fight? You got it done first round, submission.
Honestly, I felt good. My mind was strong. The camp went good. All my buddies won their fight, so my energy level was high. That week alone was like my little sister's like 15, so it was very happy. You know, I got to see a bunch of family. I didn't have to cut weight. I woke up at 138. I had a fight at 145. I was just on point. So.
Yeah, and on Cinco de Mayo weekend as well, so you had to be proud of that.
Oh yeah, my Cinco de Mayo lasted like till Mayo de Siete. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Definitely had to celebrate that one. Also, talk about now the opportunity to fight Combate Americas. I mean, this is a solid promotion. Everybody can check it out on the DAZN network, and they really highlight a lot of Chicano fighters, but international talent as well, worldwide.
That's right. I'm really excited. It's a really big opportunity. It's my flyweight debut. It's my first time being in Albuquerque. I'm fighting the guy who's his older brother. He's like the face of the company. Well, I'm about to whoop his little brother's ass.
Okay.
It's simple as that. Like, this guy has, if anything, he has pressure. I'm going to altitude. I'm gonna weight cut. I'm gonna fight him for the second. I'm the second fight in the card. Like, if any pressure, it's on him. I'm just going out there. I got a job to do, and I'm gonna take him out.
Definitely, and talk about not only having that opportunity, but you're out in New Mexico. Mike Valle used to be the striking coach for the Jackson Wink, so you'll be going to Jackson Wink in preparation for the camp the week of?
Honestly, I'm going to go there a little later. I'm going to go on Wednesday, so then Thursday I just have to cut the last couple of pounds. I'll probably won't get there, but I'll try to stay afterwards, after the fights, get some training in. Right now, sure. Everything was good, It's just focused on the weight cut, drilling the last, the game plan just over and over and over again. I understand he's a boxer. I understand the threat, but I have too many tools, and I'm going to use them all, and that's going to be the difference.
For sure, man. And do you feel like also you're going to be not only ready for that fight, but whatever you have yet to come? Because obviously now as a professional, when would you like to fight again after this one?
Whenever they want me to. I'm ready.
And then talk about Javier Cepeda. Now, you just said he is the younger brother of the face of the promotion, and 1-0, and he had a level fade professional debut. Not sure if you got a chance to watch that fight, but where do you see it going?
To answer that first question, I didn't get to see that fight, but I did get to spy a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I get obsessed with my opponent for a little bit. I got to see a little blog they did. I got to see the way they talk, the energy they bring. The way he looks behind the scenes, all these other things. I understand that he's a boxer. He's gonna try to stop anything that I try to do with takedown strikes. But if he's just coming out there with just hands, then you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But how can I say it? Whoop that ass, you know? Like, I don't know what else to say. Like,
Sure.
I put in work. I put in hard work, a lot of rounds, a lot of drilling, and I'm doing a big sacrifice here to just go out there and lose to this man. So, fuck that. Whoop that ass.
Now, as a professional, you get to use more weapons. You know, you get to use your elbows and knees. So talk about that. You know, it's something I'm sure you in training you throw those. It's not like something that's foreign to you. And when you're training for fights, but you can't use that in the actual amateur fight. So talk about everything you've been working on getting to display that.
I can't wait. I'm about to slice somebody. And if he can, he gonna slice me too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it is what it is. Whoever goes in there, implements like the game plan for it is gonna win. And I believe I am. I got that footwork. I got the fakes. And I got both striking and grappling. So we'll see. And also, I did see a little bit. I was going into the history. Like, he fought 4 years ago. He stopped. He pursued boxing hardcore, and then he went back, and then he fought the same guy he fought his last amateur fight.
True, he did.
He went to decision, and he says he's 100 times better than he was. I mean, didn't prove that you were. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking trash. I'm just speaking these facts that I've been studying and observing and all these stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
So if he really thinks he's going to go out there and do what he did to that one guy, then we'll see. We're going to see.
And talk about Mike Valle, man. Your head coach, great guy. You know, he's obviously done a lot with VFS, Valley Flow system, striking systems. And obviously, you know, he's very well prepared. So how do you feel like he's prepared you come June 28th and having him in your corner as well?
Coach Mike is awesome. I have nothing bad to say about Coach Mike. He's helped me understand striking a lot better, movement, orthodox, southpaw, switching back and forth from shifting, level changes. And not just that, I also got my strength conditioning coach, Corey. I also got my wrestling coach.
Okay.
I also got my jiu-jitsu coach, Enforced Jiu-Jitsu, Alberto. Like, all these guys, they all put their part in to make me. And before, it was like I used to think that there was a certain way to do things, and I would do things randomly. Like, my wrestling was very funky, right? Well, Anatol, his wrestling is just like mine, so it's kind of like what I was missing, the okay part of my style. And then when I feel his style, he's like third in the world in wrestling, you know? Like, if I could take that guy, throw him, or even get a single leg on that man, what makes you think I'm not going to take this guy down, you know?
Sure.
So I feel it, I observe it, I get humbled every day in practice. You know, I got beasts in my camp. I got a bunch of great teammates in my camp. I got great people that care about me. So I respect them, they respect me, we put in work, and that's what it's all about, you know?
Right. I'm sure this is culmination of everything, getting a chance to perform. That's the easy part, you know, obviously the daily grind in gym, that's the tough part that you've gotten out of the way, right?
That heat. I'm like, it's hot in here.
Right.
Slippery and sliding everywhere, but it's awesome. It's fun. I love it.
Definitely. And then what can we expect on June 28th, Combate Americas? Again, you take on Javier Cepeda, and it's your professional debut. He is 1-0 as a professional. So what do you think we can expect when you guys mix it up?
Domination, baby. Domination. Either standing on the ground or back and forth. It don't matter. I'm going to win a split decision, a unanimous decision, first KO, first submission. It don't matter. I'm going to win. That's what it's all about.
Well, I appreciate the time for taking time to be on the fight board today. And make sure to check it out, Jesus Villegas. And, of course, you can you can follow him on Instagram, What Would Jesus Do, and more. So, listen, anything you'd like to say to your fans and your family, go ahead.
Thank you for the support. I love you all. June 28th, I'm going to do work. If y'all play PlayStation 4, you know what I'm saying? Some Fortnite, add me, and keep doing me, man. Thank you, guys.
Sounds good. Definitely. We'll be watching. Best of luck to you, Jesus Villegas. And again, check it out. Combate Americas June 28th takes on Javier Cepeda in a flyweight bout. So that's going to be exciting.
Let's go.
All right. Appreciate the time, man. Take care.
Bro. Peace out.
All right. You too.